Hello everyone, welcome to this session. Today we will understand about the cultural contributions of Vijayanagara. In that, first point is administration, second one is social system, then third one is economic system about we are going to discuss in this lesson. The first administration is of the Vijayanagara Empire. The administration in the Vijayanagara Empire was carried on its the traditional manner. The king selected their eldest son. The kings are they are selecting as to the eldest sons as their heirs. The central administration was strong and some powers were the decentralized. The council of ministers, a strong military, provincial chieftains or the kings would give the land to the leaders or the chieftains in the return for the military services. There were different bodies like the state council, leaders, Nayankars. For the leaders, they are calling also Nayakars. The village administrations, etc. Timmarasa was the great prime ministers. The kingdom had various administrative levels like the state, a nadu, and villages. The king enjoyed the absolute power in judicial matters. The provincial officers used to dispense the justice in the provinces. The punishment used to be as severe. The village was the last level of the administration, and the Grama Sabhas used to carry on the administration there. The Gauda, Karanama, and Talwar used to assist in the village administration. In the province, the Nadagaudas, and in the cities, the Pattanaswamis or the Pattanashettis used to look after the administrations. Vijayanagara had a mighty army. It consists of three hierarchies of the permanent troops. Troops sent by the vassal states and the troops of the royal guards. This look after these kings of the security. The infantry, cavalry, the elephants and the cannons were the main divisions of the armies. The cannons begins to be used in the wars from the 1368 CE onwards. There were mammoth, the elephants, horses brought from the Arabia were a major attractions at the Vijayanagara. There was a naval squad in the army. The people from all the castes could occupy high positions in the army. Vokkaliga, Bedas became the chieftains. The forts and the moats played the important role during the wars. The social system. The society was based on the Varna based social system. However, there was also occupations based the caste system. There were many skilled artisans, blacksmiths, goldsmiths, bell metals, smiths, carpenters, weavers, and the cobblers in the society. The practice of child marriage, sati, and devadasi system were prevalent. Throughout the monogamy was the common practice. Kings and rich peoples had the many views. Women enjoyed the dignities, status in the society. There were female wrestlers and female places gods. Holi, Deepavali, and Dasra festivals were celebrated publicly. Dasra festival used to be a celebrate with the pompa and glory at the Hampi under the royal patronage. Music and dance enjoyed the great popularity. Do you know this? Compare the Dasra celebrations today at the Mysore and in those days at the Hampi. The economic system. The Vijayanagara was economically prosperous. A land tax was the main source revenue for the kingdom. Farmers used to give the one fourth of their income to the government in the form of tax. The professional tax, revenue tax, road tax, market tax, commercial tax, import and export taxes, and tributes for the vassals were the other form of the revenue to the kingdom. The agriculture was the backbone of the economy. People grow the different kinds of the crops throughout the year. Jawar, ragi, paddy, wheat, lentils, pulses like green gram, black grams, and tuor, sesame seeds. The groundnuts, cotton, sugarcane, and coconut were the main crops. The Vijayanagara kings constructed wells, tanks, canals to encourage the irrigation and the agriculture. There were five kinds of the practice of the land holding like Geni, Guttige, Siddhaya, Vara, and Gadi, tenancy, lease, holding, and other kinds. The Vijayanagara Empire had achieved the great progress in the field of industry and the commerce also. Spices like pepper, cloves, and cardamom, salt, peppers, iron ore, the diamonds, granulates, sugar, musk, sandalwood, perfume, etc. were the export by them. There were important textile industries. The coins of different denominations like the gold coins, Gadiana, pagoda, silver coins, and the copper coins were in use. Do you know this? The Vajra Karur near the Gutti in the Anantapur district was the diamond center. Sapphires used to the available in the plenty in Calicut. The Bhatkal was the center for iron ore. Rose perfume used to the manufacture at the Pulicat. The Portuguese traveler Pais has recorded that there used to be a fair every day at the Vijayanagara capital Hampi. The seven main markets were the Virupaksha, the Krishna, Pansupari, and the Vardha Rajamma, the Achyuta, Vithala, and Malyavanta. Next one is the Bankapur, Bhatkal, Goa, Shivanasamudra, Raichur, Kanchi, Chidambaram, Mathura, Rameshwaras, Honnavara, and Mangaluru were the important port of the Vijayanagara. And the foreign trades from the Arab, China, Java, Sumatra, Persia, East Africa, and Portugal had trade relations with the Vijayanagara Empire. Rice, cloth, iron, sugar, and spices were exported. Horse, the elephant pelts, copper, mercury, china, silk, and velvet clothes were imported. So this is the culture of the contributions of Vijayanagara, the administration, social system, and economic system. Thank you everyone.